welcome to my channel. I haven't spoken today much yet, so my voice is kind of hoarse, but it's fine. This is my new room. I moved like 3 days ago, which was pretty crazy. So what I'm gonna do is, this video is going to be probably like some moving reading vlog, maybe. I've got my breakfast here. It's like 10, I think. I'm pretty excited because I'm gonna be starting some fun stuff this week. We'll be going home on Friday for the weekend. There's like voting happening and stuff. I will be also job hunting. How exciting! For now, I don't have like many books here, but I have some that I will want to read physically, and I've got some that I have as ebooks on my tablet, so that's going to be fun to switch it up a little bit. And I will probably update you whenever I get to reading what I'm having though. PB&J, pretty great if you ask me. And of course chamomile, because it's great. This room is not going to stay this way. There's still stuff everywhere that the owners are going to take, and it's going to change. I will put my own stuff here, but that's going to take a while, so it's pretty great. Here's to a new chapter. So I'm going to station you here. This will all go, this isn't mine, this is the owner's. So that's TBD, soon-ish. I'm tackling the closet a little bit. I already put a few things in there. I unpacked like fully into that one part since that was pretty much empty yesterday. I am now, since they cleaned this other side, I'm going to attempt to do something about this. I do need some like bins, like many bins actually. That's something on my to buy list, so that's gonna happen. I don't know when, but it's gonna happen. For now, I'm just going to put stuff there and leave, you can really see, leave these 3 empty, I think, because I think that's the right move to do. Speaking of, let me show you what I'm reading. My current read is this. This is The Wind's 12 Quarters by Ursula K. Le Guin. I think that's how you say it. This has some short stories of hers, and I've read, I think, 2 so far, not counting The Ones Who Walk Away from Omelas, which is like one of my favorite stories ever. It's so good. And I think a big part of that is because like I listen to BTS. And if you know BTS, you know that they like to use book themes in their songs and stuff. Of course, Omelas showed up in Spring Day. I read that story and it was just so good. I love philosophical stuff, and that story was like very philosophical. I'm not too far into this. I think I'm 40 pages in, and I've read 2 stories, which the second one was actually better than the first one. The second story is called April in Paris, and it was like very interesting. It was sort of like time travel, but because someone was doing dark magic, which is like so interesting, isn't it? So interesting. And they summoned this guy into like whatever year that was, because they were bored. Because they were bored. Like, what? It had a pentagram on the floor, and then they were together and they missed each other when he sent the guy back. So he kind of like, I don't know how, I can remember, but he came back and they were lonely suddenly. So they summoned 2 girls from whatever time period that was, but they summoned two girls, and then they were like dating in that world of this guy who was summoning people. It was so weird because it's just like, it's very sci-fi, I guess. Like, she writes sci-fi usually, so I guess that's like, it's a given that it's going to be like a little bit strange. But yeah, that was an interesting read, not gonna lie. I'm reading this and I'm hoping to finish it. And I am also reading Hell's Paradise by Jikokuraku, it's called, volume 7. And it's pretty great. Like, I really, really love the main, Gabimaru. He's like one of my favorite characters somehow. I don't know how that happened, but it's pretty great. I really, really like the story. I just put it away for a while, but I'm coming back to it slowly. And I think since I read manga, I'm going to be making, like, you know, reading vlogs with normal books and manga. So that's going to be fun, because a lot of manga is actually available on apps, which is awesome because it's for free, but it's legal. You know? Though the app that I use changed that and it's subscription now. But it's very cheap, so if you can afford it, I would recommend if you're into manga because it's pretty great. Now, let's tackle this, shall we? How cute is this? Like, it's the cutest thing ever. I love it. I have this, and it came like, I'm sorry, very Clueless vibes, you know? Pretty great. I love it. Before you're completely shocked, I will be having like way more hangers. I just need to take them from home because we have like so many hangers there. It's from the time that I lived here a few years ago. Not here, but like in the city. So I will be taking those and I will be hanging quite a few things. So that's going to be great. For now, this is the vibe. I have sweaters, I have shirts, I have my sweatshirts and sets, my skirts, my jeans and trousers in general, my PJs, sweaters, cardigans rather, my jean jacket. There's a few like more elegant things because I applied for a few jobs, which I'm going to be doing something for that as well. And I've got some outdoorsy jackets, so that's great. Now I should tackle the drawers, maybe. I will see. I don't know if I want to do this now or later. Also, there will be more shirts here. I just have them hidden in these drawers. So I need to actually organize the drawers, as in put the shirts where they should be, because I was just putting stuff so they wouldn't be in the bags. So it's still a little bit not how I want it to be, because I like things to be like super duper organized, but we are getting there. I'm going to be doing that now, and then we're gonna see. So, I think that's how it's going to look for now. I actually really don't mind this for now. I guess it's just gonna get better. But that's only when I get some bins and the rest of my clothes and stuff like that. So that's done. I'm drinking chamomile. So good. I'm actually going to work on some graphics for my Instagram page because I've applied to a few jobs and my Instagram can basically work as a portfolio, which is really great. And so I want to do even more graphics, and I want to like try out things on Canva and stuff like that. So I think I'm going to do that, then maybe read. And I don't really have plans for today other than this. I might just clean a little bit before I sit down for that. So bear with me, please. And we're gonna see where this day takes us. I will try to vlog because, like I said, this is sort of like a move-in reading vlog. I think that I needed those 2 days and yesterday to not like film or vlog or anything because the owners were here as well, and I just needed to like get the stuff out of the way. And I can talk about this later, but it was kind of a hectic move in the emotions department, not in like how it went, because it went very smoothly. It's just my emotions were a mess. So I haven't vlogged, but this is the start. Oh, also, I've been in YouTube before. I've tried this when I moved for the first time. Like before that, I was doing it, but I moved and then started uni, and time just slipped away, and I just couldn't do it, so I didn't. But now I'm back to have some fun with this because I don't see why not. I think this should be fun. I think it should work this time. So I'm gonna go and do the things I said. Hi! So I'm here after a while of cleaning some spaces in the room. The closet, I hid some more things. So that's done for now, as much as it can be done. And what I'm going to do now is read a little bit, maybe, since I haven't read in a while, and it's just, it's needed. Like, I need it. It's been a while. But also I want to show you the app that I read on when it comes to manga, and this is it. This is Manga Plus. It's a little bit overlit, but that's fine. You can read basically anything on here, but they did subscriptions, like I said, so you need to pay a little bit, but it's not very expensive, and I think it's worth it. Anyway, they have, this is the one that I'm reading right now, like I said, Hell's Paradise. This is very good. It's basically about, how should I put it? About a ninja, and it takes place in Edo period of Japan. And the ninja gets captured by these people who are called the Asaemon, and they basically make sure that all the criminals are beheaded. They are samurai. It's so interesting because they made this story that all these criminals that were supposed to die are going to go on an island where they need to find an elixir of life. And that was such an interesting concept for me that I started reading it after seeing like one anime episode when it was coming out, which was like spring, I believe. It was very good. Like, I truly enjoyed it. The anime was super great, and I've read the volumes way faster than the anime was going, but I did stop at volume 6, I think. Now I'm reading volume 7, which is great because there's 13. The manga is done, so if you want to read it, you can read all the 13 volumes like right away, which is really great. I'm on chapter, right now I'm on chapter 60, which is pretty good, I think. I don't know if I'm halfway through the volume. I have it on the story graph, but I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm reading that too, so that's going to be fun. After I'm done with this, I will probably get to doing some Canva graphics and possibly like trying some other things that I need to do for myself, the jobs that I apply to. I'm gonna check out some new apps. It's always so much fun to like learn something new, and I think that this is going to be a great journey. Yeah, so let's get to reading, shall we? So I'm so sorry if I'm looking like a little bit stray. I'm just used to looking at the screen, not at the camera. But I will fix that, so no worries. I'm gonna start off with a chapter of Hell's Paradise since it's way easier to do that. Right. I'm not sure if I said this or if I totally skipped it, but they're on the island, and the island is basically full of monsters, and it's like a mystery of this elixir of life that the shogunate wants to get. And these criminals that were sent there went there with the samurais, so the assignment basically. And since they learned that there's monsters and all these things unraveled, they basically realized that they need to escape. And so this entire story is them trying to find the elixir, but also trying to work together, but also trying to get off the island because of the monsters. That's without saying too many spoilers, but I'm not sure how to say these things that are basically known first volume and not mention this. It's really good. It's really fun. Yeah, that's what this is basically about. It's like really fun to read and get immersed in this story because the main character is really fun. The growth of the female main character is also very cool. There's strong female characters, there's pretty freaking cool male characters as well. So I would totally recommend if you haven't seen it or read it just yet. Just give it a try and thank me later. Oh, and another thing that's really cool. It's got talks about the life force, and in this case it's called Tao. And I don't know why, but to me that stuff is so fascinating. I really like it. So that's another plus for this manga, for being like that interesting and that great. Really cool. Really cool. Just popping in to say that this juice is like so good. This is apple, orange, and strawberry, and it's cold pressed. It's so good. Like there's nothing else but this fruit in it, and it's just amazing. I love it. If you have something like this, go and grab it because it's just delicious. Tuesday. Today on the agenda we have grocery shop. Oh. Well, that happened. We've got grocery shop. I've got some things to do on my laptop, and there's gonna be quite a few. I need to read a little bit because I wanted this to be a reading vlog as well, but I don't know how that's gonna go. So we shall see about that. Yeah, I think those are the things for now. I started watching the Eminence in Shadow anime, season 2, since that came out. And I started before going to sleep, and I fell asleep during, which is just so sad. But I can't help it. I need to rewatch it. From what I've seen, it's kind of the same as in the game that you've probably seen in the clip before, if I posted that. It's pretty cool. I mean, I like computer games and stuff, so that's fun for me. I need to rewatch, definitely. That's that for now. I'm gonna go have breakfast, and then after breakfast I will be going to the store, I think. Yeah, I wanted to show you this shirt. Isn't this cute? Like, I really like it. And it's got this on the back. It's this on the back. It's so cute. Today's fit is pretty basic. I've got like these sort of pants with leggings underneath, just because I don't know how cold it is. It's sunny, but it seems like it could be cold. So I will see you later when I have something to update you on. This is like a, I guess, day in my life sort of thing. The cat. So cute. Anyway, this is the fit that I'm wearing today. I've got some leggings underneath because like these are ripped and I don't know how cold I'm gonna be. So yeah, I'm wearing some leggings with this, but I'm going to maybe take these off when I get home. Although I know people really don't like sitting in jeans at home, which I don't really have a problem with. So yeah, I don't know, we'll see. But this is how I'm looking at the moment. Do you like my slippers? I got them when I was back in my hometown. Anyway, so it's like this. I like it, I think. It's kind of cute. It's basic but cute. Yeah, and the slippers I got back in my hometown. They're like, I think for kids, but the size like fits my feet, so there's that. The hair is not gonna stay this way, but it's just up for now because I'm gonna go make breakfast now. It's already, I think, it's 11. I don't know where the time has gone. I have woken up like 9:30, I think. The cat is meowing so much. And I'll see you later. And I got a few bits. These are just for the next few days since I will be going home on Friday to vote on Sunday and stuff like that. This is empty, so you don't need that. I got some pierogi, very good, like, you know, dumplings. I got some wet tissues, normal tissues, a juice, a water. I got this porridge thingy since I've been eating pepper paste or something for breakfast, or peanut butter and jelly. That's it. This for lighting candles since I couldn't find the automatic thing. Little coconut yogurt with peach, bread, bagels, high protein things, and this basket for stuff in the bathroom for my just everything, really. So it will be organized since I really like that. Hi, so I thought that I would update you while I'm still alone on this one. So I've read the next story last night. It was called Darkness Box. The beginning, where there's a comment from the author It's like actually kind of creepy that her child said that, although kids are kind of creepy. It's kind of cool in a way, but it was like pretty boring, to be honest with you. Like, I was a bit confused when I was reading this, and maybe it's because it was late, but yeah, I feel like her stories for me are a bit hit or miss. It's probably because it's a sci-fi. Usually sci-fi isn't really something that I reach for. I'm going to read it until the very end and see where that goes. Hell's Paradise. I haven't read a new chapter of Hell's Paradise, but I'm going to. Still on volume 7, which is completely fine. I went shopping. I'm going to do some computer work. It's not like actual work yet, but there's things I have to do. Going to get myself some food, I think. Maybe I should do that first, actually. I cleaned a little bit again. I organized some things, which is great. The candle is lit right here. I'm going to do that. I need to hide this. I don't have much to update on reading wise, but life wise, we are good. I went to the store and it's all good. Right, so I just remembered that I wanted to show you something, and it's this. If you're ever anywhere that could have this, try it. It's so good. So good. thanks to my older brother, I've got two. So the oldest, older than me. So when I say older, it's the middle one, right? Not the oldest. Older brother helped me out a lot and like kind of gave me this hope that I'm good at, which is like interacting on social media. Interest in digital things is something I can use, and so here I am. Like I apply for many jobs that are about that, just trying things out. Also want to get up earlier tomorrow, so I need to do that. It's going to be like a lot of things to do, and I will try to do them all. I love planning my days. Well, not like to the hour, but I did like put a lot of things in my planner again. And then I'm gonna try and read a chapter at least, because I finished at that darkness box, which was, like I said, kind of strange. I hope you're well. Hi, good morning. It's Wednesday today, and we've got quite a few things on the agenda. First things first, I need to eat something, and I need some sort of beverage. I don't know what yet. Probably maybe chamomile? Maybe. My hair is a mess, but I just did my skincare, so I was in the bathroom getting ready. Like so. Also, I want to share. I have this fragrance, and it's this. It's Calvin Klein Obsession Night, and it's just like the best thing ever. My taste in scents is quite original, I would say. One perfume that I also really like is Gucci Memoir, and they smell like nothing else. Or at least nothing that I have ever smelled. So this one I got from my uncle for my birthday, and it's so good. I really love it. I would definitely be rebuying this one. Also, I just, I love fresh smells. I love smells that will like kind of lift me up and stuff, Let's light a candle, shall we? My socks are here. I wear these fluffy socks before bed. I'm not letting in the cat just yet, but I know that he's creeping like out there. I should cut these actually, but I don't have a thing to cut them with. The candle is white t-shirt by Bath and Body Works. I don't know if you can see that, but this is like a teddy that I got from my mom when I was like moving years ago. It was like, going back and forth between home and my new place, and I got that one, and it's like the cutest thing ever. For now, because I don't think I'm gonna burn my hair off now. So I read another story in this one yesterday at night, because like when I told you that I would probably be reading, I was not reading. I went to talk to my friend, like my best friend I live with now, and you know how it is. Like she told me about her outing, and then suddenly it was 2 a.m. So I did manage to finish one story for now. Ooh, the story was called The Word of Unbinding, and I actually have to say that it was quite interesting. It's sort of, I think I liked it because it kind of went into talking about magic and wizardry and stuff like that, because the words of unbinding is something that he's going to say at the end of this story. Yeah, I really enjoyed that one. It was quite nice. The problem with these stories is that they're so short that you don't really get like this full experience and the full feeling for what you're reading and who you're reading about. So the one thing about this is that you're going to probably feel detached a little bit. Some stories do well as they are, like on their own like this, and it's enough, you know, but like there's some that you would definitely want more about, and they're like 10 pages long or something. So my favorite story though, like I already said this, I think, is this, The Ones Who Walk Away from Omelas. It's like so good. And this story works on its own as well. I think another one that works really well by itself is April in Paris. The word of unbinding is fine too, but it's sort of like, I wish you would have written an entire book on that. In a way, I don't know if I would read said book, but it's something that you could definitely extend and have like a full book about. So yeah, we'll see how much reading I will manage to get done today, because I have a full agenda of doing coursework, looking for offers probably, and I have a webinar at 7 in the evening, and it's like an hour and a half long, and there's just things to do, which is great because I like keeping busy. But also it's just, you know, it's something that's gotta get done. Like I like learning a lot by myself, so this is going to be great. I can't wait to like dive into the coursework that I have, and that's that. I am going to go and eat breakfast now. I think I'm gonna go with porridge because I bought some yesterday, and I think I'm gonna do that, and a yogurt. That sounds great. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna make myself cappuccino. Yeah, that's the plan. On Friday I will be going home, and my older brother will be driving me back home, right? Since I need to take the luggage with me to pack some more of my stuff and then bring it back on Sunday after, like, you know, I have voted, eaten, and have to come back here. Now I'm a homebody because I need to take care of things first, and then I can meet with people and my friends who are in the city. But for now, like, I gotta like make a priority list, and it's like sort of sad that like my priority right now will be like job versus friends, but that's just, you know, the reality of it. Like we need a job so we can live in the city where your friends are, and you can meet them, and you can like go out at times. Plus I see one of my best friends every single day, which is freaking amazing. I really, really love it. So yesterday also I posted that, set up a YouTube channel basically, and few people have liked the story. They have messaged me about it and are pretty excited. So I hope that if you're watching, you are enjoying this so far. Also, I cleaned that up a little bit. There's only a rose quartz crystal there and my rings that are made of hematite, I believe. Crystals all the way. I really like crystals actually. Let's go. I don't have that much time. My breakfast, and I thought that before getting to doing what I'm supposed to be doing, I could read one of the stories in here, since they are like literally 10 pages, so I could just chill first and then get to the things that I'm supposed to be doing. It smells so nice in my room, like this candle. It smells so nice. I really love it. You're gonna see me read right now. The story is The Rule of Names. We'll see what this is about, but I'm hoping it's gonna be something fun. I am still reading Hell's Paradise. I just haven't read any chapter yet. So, oh, also, I've seen this yesterday when I turned the page, but this guy is called Underhill. Like, I'm pretty sure she drew inspiration from Tolkien a lot. Like, pretty sure. His fireworks were fairly elaborate, but his elixirs were weak. Like, even the fireworks, like Gandalf vibe, and they said it was of course but luck to wish anyone a good morning. Like, remember that scene in The Hobbit? It was like, are you stating that it's a good morning? And stuff like that, between Bilbo and Gandalf. Like, it has to be something inspired. And a little fat man of 50 who waddled along with his toes turned in, breathing steam and smiling. I mean, a hobbit? Perhaps? Finished reading the Rule of Names story, and I am on page 93. I'm gonna have this next story now, which is Winter's King. That screams Game of Thrones to me for some reason. The Rule of Names story was quite nice. It was kind of like Hobbit, Lord of the Rings-ish vibes, with the wizard and dragons, and it was very similar in the vibe, and I actually enjoyed this story. It was quite nice for a short story, so that was great. Now, the thing I need to do is get to the course, so I'm gonna do that. The next video will probably be like much better in that sense, because I'm gonna have like a bit of my books from home here, and I think I might just focus on that. But this week, since things are hectic, and I just kind of want to bring you along as I learn to navigate this new life that I'm creating for myself, and like all this new schedule and stuff like that. Chamomile. Chamomile or chamomile? I think that depends on the accent that you use, right? I mean, the part of the world where you use English from. I'm gonna update you like much later, probably. Cheers to you. So it's 1:03 at the moment, and it's basically time for a snack break, because I'm doing the coursework for data analyst, but I just don't know. It's a lot to take in, I think, and it's going to take a while, but it's a free course, so I'm like doing it and hoping for the best. Let's take this. I think I'm gonna take this. It's high protein dessert with vanilla. Sounds yum. It's pretty cool, like it's pretty great, but I'm like cool with learning new things, and this is something that I wanted to check out anyway. But there's like so much that goes into the work that data analysts do, so I think I'm not gonna be cut out for that. There's one more course that will be in HTML and CSS, which I think is going to be pretty fun. But for now, the data analyst is also just like the beginning. it's like a free course. So I'm learning the basics on an example that they gave for this course, right? And it's like pretty fun to like read about and like see how that stuff works, but like, working in that would probably be like hella hard. So I think that I'm just gonna stick to the other parts of IT, but I'm really glad that I can do this free course to see what's everything about. Let's try it. Oh my god, that's so good. I've eaten a cocoa version of this, which is like so good, but this is also like hella good. I'm gonna eat this and then get back to the data analyst thing. We'll see how it goes. I'm pretty happy for now. Like, there's things for me to do, and thanks to doing those things, I can be learning new things. Which is just awesome. I really like it. There's obviously like a part of me waiting for like an actual job in some sort of, area, but there's also this part of me that really enjoys just learning for myself because I can, because I'm curious and stuff. So that's pretty cool. It was all free.